My son helping me cut, and one of the things you can do in Houston is you make sure to keep the mosquitoes away by keeping long things around. So it's a very light, it's just a bathrobe, but it's a very light robe that keeps the moving around and keeps his ankles protected, and that is something that you can do. Right. Exactly, and so it helps protect you from mosquitoes. You don't necessarily have to do sprays if you're willing to wear something light. Now, of course, it works better when it's not too hot. But in a lot of places they keep, to protect them from the sun, they have a layer, just something very, very light fabric. And it helps, you know, it looks kind of interesting, but this is a way to help keep the mosquitoes away. And he's helping me trim something that died in the winter time. And just throwing it everywhere, which is going to be messy. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll deal with it later. Yes. Alright, I love my son. Thank you, son, for helping me cut things and trim things and attack the plant or whatever else he's doing. Yes, we need to get sharper scissors. You know, you do have a knife sharpener we can use. And he knows how to use it. We took classes in it. Alright. Having fun. Cleaning up our yard in the cooler weather because it rained and so it's a little bit cooler. And actually, you know what? I'm impressed. There really aren't that many mosquitoes out right now because I am in bare arms. I don't know if you can see. I'm in bare arms and I don't have any mosquitoes on me. Alright, go outside and appreciate the beauty, especially when it's nice and cool out in the rain. Wherever you are, wherever country you are in, enjoy the clouds. And look, see, we have this beautiful plant right here. It'll help the hummingbirds. I really want to encourage. Wow! I just noticed. Do you see the purple flower?
Which one? Oh, morning glory.
Is that a morning glory?
Yeah, it's a morning glory. It's the morning.
I don't see the morning glory vine. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, yes. Wow. So we got some purple and some red going. I love it. Yes, beautiful. All right, I'm excited. Yes. And oh, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of this is an edible plant. It's called, you can do your own research before you try it. Don't take my word for it. Don't ever take my word for it. What is this? Dayflower.
Asiatic dayflower.
Asiatic dayflower.
Asiatic dayflower.
But you have to be careful because there are lookalikes. There's one out there that looks almost exactly like it, but it's poisonous, and I think it has white flowers.
There's white flowers, and also, I believe it.
But there's a Asiatic dayflower that also has white flowers, so it's very confusing. So you have to do your research.
It doesn't. It has hairs on the stem, I think. It has
well, the other one to me looked almost exactly like, except it had little white flowers instead of big white flowers. But the white flowers that are edible look just like the blue ones, but then there's the white flower that looks something different, and you have to be careful. But it's a little bit of burst of blue. There's not enough flowers that have a burst of blue, and that's something I love about this Asiatic flower. It's a nice, some people call it a weed, and it is, but it's an edible weed, so when you trim it down, you can eat it. Ha ha, isn't that awesome? But definitely check it out first. Study it, know what your flowers, know your plants before you ever eat anything. Like this jasmine, you know, there's some jasmine that's used in a tea. This particular jasmine is not, although it smells delicious when it is made. So, and hopefully my son will help me trim that. And like this other plant, see right here, this one happens to be edible. I forgot what it's called. Greenbrier, right. And I think it's the root that's edible, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't ever.
But it does have very, very annoying thorns.
Yeah.
So, gotta watch out.
Not a recommended plant.
We happen to be here and we don't pull it out.
We don't pull it out because it's edible, but not that we ever actually eat it, but I'm trying to make my yard an example of edible stuff. Yeah. And I think, I'm not 100% positive, but I think this is goldenrod.
No, it's not goldenrod.
You're not? It's not? What is it then?
It's not goldenrod.
I thought it's one of the forms of goldenrod.
It might be the same family as goldenrod, but it's not goldenrod.
So, if you know what this is, then please tell me. I'm pretty sure it's one of the family of goldenrod, but he says it differently. You join the argument, you join the discussion, you tell me what you think it is. It will help me look it up.
So goldenrod isn't a live root spring. I mean, it matures later. And also it flowers around August.
We're gonna go do our own research after this,
That's
and
my
you do your
experience.
own research after this, and bonus points to whoever gets it up there. I don't know what the reward is. We'll have to come up with some kind of reward. Speaking of plants, finding out what things are, somebody told me that this is a purslane. It has little pink
Not a
beads.
purslane.
It's in the purslane family, and
Yes.
if it is, will you confirm it and help me research it? And then also, this plant right here, help me confirm what that is. It's gorgeous, ground cover, absolutely. I know it's in the same family as the
Some sort of
Asiatic dayflower,
It appears to be possibly.
but I forgot what the family is. So I would love your help in this. Oh, and this plant right here, I would love your help in this one too. Help me find out what plants are. Oh, and this one right here too. I really want to know. So if you are a botanist or you want to learn plants, help me find out what these are. So this one right here, I'm really curious what that one is. In fact, that one right there, let me show you what it looks like. Here is it's done flowering. Okay, it's going to seed. It's going to seed, which means it's going to contaminate my yard even more. And I find that these are weeds. I don't know if they're edible, but for me they're weeds because they just pop up everywhere in places I didn't want them to be. That is the whole definition of a weed, something that pops up where it's not supposed to be. So you could have completely edible plants growing up where they're not supposed to be and they become a weed. But if you want them where they are, then they are wonderful plants. Anyway, so if you know what this is, find out, tell me. And also this other purslane, I think it's a purslane family. But here is the Asiatic dayflower again. Make sure you're eating the right one. Don't want to eat the wrong one. And here's a dying radish on me. The slugs have decimated. Isn't it amazing? See, this is the reason why you want to know your edible weeds, because your non-edible your edible plants that aren't weeds, that aren't natural, the slugs just go, oh, you like eating them, I'm going to devour them too. And let's see how the slugs just decimated. It's gone.
Yeah.
Plus the drought, plus the worms.
Yeah, look at the snails.
So that's the reason why you need to learn your durable plants. Learn your durable plants so that in a situation where there is drought and that's the whole idea, is I'm learning how to grow gardens in water situations where I don't water. And so if that's the case, then if I, knowing that this plant is edible, look, I have greens to eat. They're not the tastiest greens in the world. They're very bland and very fibrous. So you want to cook them for a long time. And like this is edible too, but again, do your own research. The idea is you want to be able to always have fresh greens. There is no reason other than your ignorance for not having fresh greens from just what's out there and growing out in the wilderness. All right, he's having fun. I guess he's done. We're going to help clean up and keep doing more.
Yeah, I took a picture of some dayflower, of Asiatic dayflower. That's the flower part.
Go to his Instagram page, Eagle P.
Dot Designer's Journey
to find his cool flowers that he takes pictures of. He takes the flowers.
Snail.
Snail. All right, I'm enjoying talking to you, but I need to get to work. So lots of love. Mwah! Enjoy the beautiful flowers that get created. And
Check your posture.
oh yeah, check your posture. Thank you for reminding me. Stretch.
Get some food, get some water.
Lift those arms to the air, sky.
Look at the sky. Thank you, sun.
Do a wiggle waggle. Learn your edible weeds. Look at some purslane growing up. This is very nutritious. And I could just keep talking to you for hours. All right, I love you.
Bye.
Receive my loving and join on our Patreon page for $1, a single $1. And then later on we'll have a membership into our actual community page where you can get our newsletter. But for right now, just do on patreon.com/KEE, $1. That's all it takes to be connected to us. $1 little a month. Yay! All right, bye.
As always,
Thanks for watching.